Hello. In this brief video, we will review the use of group modes and how they can modify participation in your eClass courses and activities. The main use of group modes is to decide whether you want all student participation combined in your course activities, or if you want your students to be split up into the groups you've created in eClass. At the course level, you can do this by going to the Settings tab and scrolling down to the Groups section. Here you'll see the option for Group Mode, with 3 options available. These are the same options that you'll see throughout eClass. The first option is No Groups, where all of your students in the course roster and gradebook will be in one combined list. The next is Separate Groups, where the students are split up into the groups you established, and as a course-level setting, this means that the students will not be able to see their peers in the participant list unless they share a group. So for instance, if you have your sections merged in an eClass course site, Section 1 will only be able to see the other Section 1 students. Section 2 will only be able to see Section 2, and so on. The last is Visible Groups, where you will still be able to filter the student roster by their groups, but the students in varying groups will still remain visible to each other. You also have the option of whether or not you want to force a group mode, meaning whichever your chosen group mode is will be utilized by default in all activities in your eClass course. We will cover how group mode will change interactions in eClass activities later on in the video, and this may impact whether or not forcing a group mode is an appropriate choice for you. A key benefit for instructors is that a course-level group mode will separate your students into their groups in the gradebook. For instance, if you have groups for different sections of your course, you can view one section at a time. If you chose not to force a group mode in your eClass course, you can also set up a group mode in individual course activities, including assignments, quizzes, and forums. This can all be done in the settings of the given eClass activity. In each of these cases, you will find this setting under your Common Module settings, with the same group mode options as you've had before. In all activities, no groups will keep operations the same, but setting separate or visible groups will allow you to filter student participation so that you can view one group at a time. In eClass forums, this also separates students so that they can only participate with their own group members. In separate groups, all forum posts from other groups will be completely invisible. And while using visible groups, the forum posts from other groups will be visible, but students will not be able to interact with forum threads that come from other groups. While the use of a group mode will keep students separated, the instructor will still have the ability to write forum posts to all participants. However, students would not be able to respond to them. This ability would be useful if you turn on group mode in your eClass announcements forum. The instructor would still be able to write posts for all participants, but they would also be able to write posts directed at a certain group.